Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2019 with my best friends, Ricky and Tavi of Tavicat. How are you guys doing?
Good, doing really great.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
I love you guys. So it's been about a year yet again since the last time we got the chance to talk and catch up. How have both of you been? I'll start off with Ricky and we can pass it over to Tavi.
I'm okay. I've been mostly working on stuff for TV shows. So, but I did some voiceover for some shows, and I traveled around the world. I went to Russia. Lots of stuff. So, I went to Russia. Yeah, I went to Moscow.
You took an entire continent and moved it.
Yeah, I moved it to me because I'm very lazy. I thought, why should I get on a plane when I just have these powers? So.
Hi, yeah. Ricky and I, we've been pretty busy, keeping ourselves busy with our cat comic at Tavicat. It's now on gocomics.com and also as well on our website, tavicat.com. And that's always fun and interesting. We have about, 400, I think, comics up to now. It's getting up there. So I think we should think about putting that all together soon. That would be really fun. But I'm really actually excited because not only we're still working on our Kickstarter reality check to get out soon, but also we're now self-publishing our Shutterbox 1 through 6, and all self-published. And I'm sorry, 1 through 5. We're working on 6. 1 through 5. We got number 5 that's never been published before. So, and we're selling it at Ohayocon, which is really exciting because we hadn't had the books for a long time to actually sell it in person at a con. So, yay!
All right, and kind of curvetailing into a lot of what you were working on. You were working on the Invader Zim movie. How's it been going, and how has the recording sessions been going for all of you guys all being back together and being zany and crazy with one another?
Oh, good. I mean, we finished the record in November, so they're actually supposed to be finishing the show completely this week. So I'm sure they're all dead now. So yeah, I've seen a few things that look murderous, but I'm sure it's fine. But the movie should be out sometime this year. I don't know when. But it was supposed to, they were supposed to finish everything at the end of last year, but it's more like they're finishing it this week. So, but the final bits of it capped off, finished, put in a can, launched into space for approval from some sort of space lord, and then it should be somewhere on TV in the next year. So, but yeah, it turned out really well. We had a lot of fun getting back with everybody. Did a whole bunch of voicing in November was the last time. But yeah, it was good.
It's always fun with your responses. Your brother has now come into the convention trail. What's it like having him come along with you? We interviewed him and Peggy yesterday, and they were wonderful to talk to on their many, many projects. So what's it like having your brother travel with you and Tavi now and enjoy the wonderful adventures that you've been part of?
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre, exciting. Robert is 19 years younger than me, and we were with him when he was a baby growing up. So it's kind of cool seeing him experience some of the things that I did many, many, many years ago. This is his first time. He had his first bizarre hotel experience. Somebody thought they were staying in his room and was just refusing to leave. So I feel kind of jealous because he gets to have all these terrible things happen to him for the first time instead of me. I mean, my terrible incidents are way in my past, but I cherished them.
He was wonderful to talk to you yesterday, and we talked about your awesome commercial that you did for GadgetBot with the Chunky Chicken commercial from years and years ago. And I still get that. Every once in a while I get the urge to watch that commercial just because of your performance. Oh, yeah.
Strange urges. Very strange urges you have, but that's great. Yeah.
I laugh at your comedic performance throughout the whole thing, especially the slapping at certain points.
Sure. Well, yeah. You mean
improvising going on there?
So again, you guys' webcomic is strong. We talked about that you had over 400 webcomic plus going on. What's it like, and how is it doing? Obviously, drawing about your life with your cats.
Well, all true stories, yes. Well, I think it's a lot of fun, but just because in the comic universe, anything goes. So we have some basic stuff that will happen to us now and then. Yes, and this is what happens. We do have Fargo who had passed away.
Right.
All right, but for instance, in the comic, the magic of comics, they played a D&D game, and we had one of the clerics actually resurrect him.
Nice.
So he's back to his old Fargo self.
Nice. And kind of keeping up with that, you guys are now, Ricky, you had your podcast. It has 2 episodes up and available about Absinthe Kingdom. How's it going, and how can fans potentially keep looking forward to checking it out?
Absinthian Kingdom. Someone needs to go to the information desk, apparently. It's good. Yes. Excellent. You're welcome. Thank you. So, yes, Absinthian Kingdom. I've done 2 episodes of that so far. There's an entire novel that I'm unraveling with it that's written. I got super busy right after I did the first 2. I started traveling, but now I'm sitting down and I'm recording the rest of them, and so there'll be a bunch of episodes out this year. So, but yeah, it's turned out pretty well. It's Absinthian Kingdom is about a guy named Fubsy Pot Valiant who lives in a hidden city of Surrealists in the Antarctic, and with his cat Dali, and the terrible things that happen to him there. So it's a comedy.
They're terribly wonderful.
Terribly wonderful. I love that from Tavi. Now, a project I think we haven't talked about is Rumghost. What's the project going? How's that project going for you guys? I'm sorry, and I may have mispronounced it. Who wants to talk about that?
Which one?
Rumghost?
Yeah, Rumghost. Yeah.
Oh, that is Ricky's.
Okay.
Yeah. Rumghost was an experimental comic. I haven't touched it in a while, but I do have some ideas on how to restart it again. That was just about a rabbit man, a man with a rabbit head. He's just sort of wandering through a forest looking for a nice home. So it's like a rabbit hobo man. But I need to get back to that one. But I paused it because I didn't like how the art style was going, but I'll probably redraw it. So.
I think you should talk about the D&D stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to talk about your D&D, go for it. Yeah.
Well, we did a D&D game last night. Everybody played my mutton trolls. Mutton trolls are like these giant, hairy guys, kind of like Sweetums from the Muppets, and cross between him and Totoro. So what we did last night is we had audience members take over 3 characters that were pre-rolled, and they went on an adventure with everybody, and everybody had a lot of fun playing these giant Muppet characters. But yeah, I'm putting some of this stuff up on a Patreon. Some items that I create, some loot, wands that make pigs appear, crowns that turn people into frogs, all sorts of stuff. If you go to my Twitter feed, Ricky Simons, you can there's a link that goes to that, and you can check all that stuff out.
All right, and kind of going back into the voice acting, and Tavi can also chime in if need be. What's it like when you guys get to work on Mighty Magistrates? I know you're mostly doing it, but Tavi obviously gets to kind of come along every once in a while and see some things. So
fly on the wall. Yeah, I really can't talk about it a lot of times when I do actually go in on the recording sessions, but it is a lot of fun to actually see them working with each other and seeing the process. And I just feel really honored to be that fly on the wall. So, do you want to talk about Kyle and everyone? Because they're wonderful people.
Yeah, Mighty Magistrates was created by Kyle Carrozza. It got 2 seasons. It ended last January, so we don't have any more seasons right now. They didn't officially cancel it. They just said no more for now. So, but it is now all available on Hulu. So you can check out the 2 seasons. I did about 12 episodes. I played various monsters and animals and children and a goat. There's an episode called Goat, and I am that goat. So yeah, check it out. It's really fun. Kyle Carrozza is a great creator.
like I said, I saw it when it was just a little bitty web show to begin with, and it morphed into a full season. So
That happens, yeah.
Well, what other shows would you like to talk about that we haven't talked about yet that maybe fans can possibly check out? And also some of your guys' artwork and books that we didn't talk about.
I think we pretty much covered everything. The main thing was reality check. We're still working on the Kickstarter, and I'm trying to update as soon as I can. And then mostly just the shutter box. I'm really happy to get 1 through 5 in print. So we actually have PDF and a real live print. So it's good to see it back in print.
Anything else you want to chime in on?
Sure. I did a video game in December, but I'm not allowed to say what it is. Sorry.
Soon, we're told that they'll announce it.
Alrighty, now again, we know that we can go to tavicat.com, your guys' Twitters, and every once in a while some Facebooks. But where else can we check you guys out, and so we can get some more of your wonderful work and also see some more of your productions? And then what would you love to say to all the fans that have just given you so much love and support throughout all these many, many, many years? And again, I love talking to you guys, and I love seeing you guys. So what's it like when you, what message do you want to give to all of them?
Sorry about the rash.
My message is to never believe Ricky, a word he says, and be cautious whenever he approaches. No, I love everyone, and I especially love coming to Ohio. It's I know it's cold, but I absolutely love it because this is an experience we never get when we're from California. So, and we love all seeing new faces, old faces, and faces that aren't there yet. Okay. Thank you.
Again, thank you guys so much. And this year you guys actually got almost like 3 inches of snow for once.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh. I know it was too cold though at the time. I got to make a snowball before we leave. That is my goal.
Ricky, anything else you want to add before we sign off?
I was by myself today. I walked out and I threw a snowball at myself. Yeah.
Again, Ricky, Tavi, I love you both. I did you backwards. It doesn't matter. I love you both. Thank you again so much for coming out and hanging out with us.
Yeah.